Well, hello then, I do hope you're all well. Oh yes, well, this is a government that just keeps on giving, doesn't it? As we've been waiting for the Sue Gray report to make an appearance, and this is coming after a good few weeks ago demanding that the Metropolitan Police investigate what happened in number 10. Was it? No, we're not going to. Oh, no, there's not. All of a sudden they've decided, yes, we want to have an investigation now after all this nonsense. Now, when I woke up this morning, my wife asked me, who's this going to help? Is this going to help the Conservative Party or Bodge? And I think, well, I don't think the Conservative Party will be too happy about it, because I think they want this done, dusted, out of the way, and then they can move on. While, Bodge, I'm not right sure if this will help in the long run. But anyway, unsure about whether it goes. I noticed this rather interesting article in The Guardian where it says Sue Gray report facing further delay after Met Police intervention. It says the publication of the Sue Gray report could be delayed significantly after Scotland Yard revealed it had asked for references to matters it is now investigating to be removed. Key parts of the long-awaited report on allegations of parties in number 10 that may have broken COVID rules could be pared back after the move. Now, the Metropolitan Police announced on Tuesday that they were launching their own investigation, prompting wrangling with the Cabinet Office about who needed to be censored in the findings handed to number 10 to avoid prejudicing officers' inquiries. Now, Scotland Yard initially denied holding up Gray's report, but in a statement on Friday it said that for events it was looking into, we asked for minimal references to be made in the Cabinet Office report. The Met said it did not ask for any limitations on other events in the report or for the report to be delayed, but we have had ongoing contact with the Cabinet Office, including on the content of the report, to avoid any prejudice to our investigation. The admission led to the Liberal Democrats to warn it would be profoundly damaging for there to be a hint of establishment stitch-up, which at the time I'm thinking very much could be a establishment stitch-up between the Met Commissioner Cressida Dick and the government. Whereas Keir Starmer, the Labour leader, accused the government of being distracted by a charade of Johnson's making and paralysed by attempts to save his skin. I don't think you'll win any brownie points for that observation, Keir. But anyway, he said people concerned about tax rises and rising energy bills were getting no answers from a government marred in sleaze and scandal. Sleeve and scandal? Sleaze and scandal, should I say. And it was offensive that ministers' sole focus is on cleaning up after themselves. Again, you're not going to win any brownie points for that observation. I think anybody with a rational mind will notice that as well. But anyway, Starmer called for Gray's report to be published in full as soon as possible and urged the Met to get on with their investigation, adding the Prime Minister was unfit for office. Again, no brownie points for that observation. Johnson's spokesperson said the Met should be given time and space to complete its independent work. Independent, yeah, I think that's a key word. Will it be independent? Number 10 has committed to publishing the findings it receives from Gray, but if what is presented is heavily redacted, Johnson's spokesperson refused to confirm that the full version would be released at a later date, once Scotland Yard's inquiries are over. Don't be surprised if the dog eats it. Alistair Carmichael, the Liberal Democrats' Home Office spokesperson, said, police officers need the trust and confidence of the police to do their jobs and keep our community safe. That's why we called for the police to investigate number 10 weeks ago and put this whole sorry business behind us, instead of waiting for Sue Gray. Now I think a bit over-exaggerating, over-egging the pudding with a keeping our community safe bit, but yes, a lot of people have been saying, when are you going to investigate this whole sorry mess that's happening in number 10? But anyway, the Sue Gray report, he says, must be published in full, including all photos, text messages and other evidence. If it is redacted now, a full, unredacted version must be published as soon as the police investigation is complete. And I think I'm in agreement with that one. Now, the former Prime Minister, Theresa May, now this is the interesting bit, broke her silence on Partygate to say she was angry. She wasn't disappointed or upset. She was angry at the allegations of COVID rule breaking and warned that if there was evidence of deliberate wrongdoing, then full accountability should follow. And in a letter to her local newspaper, the Maidenhead Advisor, May said, "Nobody's above the law and stress. It is vital that those who set the rules follow the rules. This is important for ensuring the necessary degree of trust between the public and government." I think that's gone now a long time ago. Tory MPs vented their fury with the Met, with one saying the move would undermine public confidence in police. Another said it was a broken organisation, commenting, "If number 10 could run a conspiracy like this, we wouldn't be in this mess." You're in a mess already. You invited the man to be a leader. Now, reap what you sow. Asked on Friday morning why the Gray report had been delayed, the Technology Minister, Chris Phillip, told LBC, "You will have to ask Sue Gray that because the timing of the report is up to her. You will have seen, as I have seen, press speculation it is because she's discussing with lawyers and police exactly what can and can't go in it. But the bottom line is, I don't know because it is a report she's compiling independently." The key word again, independently. And I have no visibility of what may or may not be in it or what her thought process is. Asked what he could offer in terms of a defence for the Prime Minister, our Bodge, Philip said he would not speculate on what had happened in number 10. Probably because he were there himself. No, I'm only kidding. Probably won't actually, but like everybody else, I'm just going to wait until it is published, he said. I'll read it very carefully, and when it comes out, I'm not going to speculate. Shame you didn't read the withdrawal agreement very carefully, but never mind. It says, I'm not going to speculate about what the report may or may not contain and what that may or may not mean. Let's just wait until it comes out. Hopefully, it will be soon because I think all of us want to be able to draw a line under this. Yes, and I think a lot of Conservative MPs would like to draw a line under the sand because this is not going away, is it? No matter how hard they try to say, I think the public want to move on and move. No, we're not, because I just think that when you have 150,000 deaths, those 150,000 people have a lot of relatives who don't seem that keen to move on. But, what a mess, eh? But anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think it's a bit of a stitch up, this? A bit of an establishment stitch up? Because just all of a sudden, well, last couple of weeks, they were determined not to investigate anything. And all of a sudden, they seem really interested. Could be something in it, couldn't be nothing in it. What do you guys think? Right, I shall leave the video here until the next time. Oh, I know it's another one of the week, and I'm just trying different things with me OBS and sort of like see if I can get a good quality in it and all that. But anyway, I'm rabbiting on. You have a good weekend, and until the next time, bid you farewell and take care.